Hey VC, this is Luke with Hot Wax and Cool Vinyl. Welcome back. Unless this is the first time you're viewing my channel, then just welcome. Today is February 9th. It is a Wednesday. It's an odd day for me doing videos. I normally do them on Sunday. However, a change in my work schedule has kind of gotten a little crazy, so we have some time today. I wanted to make this video. I've been meaning to do it for a couple of days, actually a couple of weeks now. So I have some time. I want to do it now. So what's going on? Well, I came home Saturday from work, and on my chair, this very chair that I'm sitting on, there was a stack of albums about that high. Well, maybe 150, 200 records. So naturally, I asked my wife, to what do I owe this pleasure? She said that she had had lunch with a friend of hers, and this lady's husband had records down in the basement. And he said, you know, I know Luke collects them. Would you like them? And she goes, well, what would you like for them? And he goes, I would like them out of my basement. That's the payment. So I was gifted these 200 records, most of which I had, actually all of which I had. But it got me thinking as I'm going through these, that sometimes our classic rock stuff is just one of those things that we just kind of like take for granted and overlook. And we say, you know, these are just pretty much common records. So I'm not going to overlook them. I'm going to show them to you, vinyl community. And if you are of a certain age like myself, I am 59. A lot of these are going to be records we had as young well, men and women, boys, girls, whatever it is you wish. If you are by chance a younger collector, you probably know most of these, but there might be one or two that you do not know or do not recognize or have never heard of, and it would certainly be worth your time to go find them. So let's start with the very, very, very common, but also very cool Hotel California by the Eagles. I played this album Saturday afternoon. I got it, I cleaned it, and played it. This is a great gatefold album. It actually comes with the poster. So that was a very nice surprise. The only thing with this record is that there's the lower seam is unglued. Not ripped, just unglued. I'll glue it, and most of these I'm going to wind up selling on eBay. Because I have them, and most of them I have better copies than these, but that does not make them any less cool or any less worthy of showing. So, Hotel California. God, I love this record, and I love this band. Three Dog Night. This is Joy to the World, their greatest hits. Again, gatefold. Great record. Just, you know, it just great record to have. I mean, if you can need a greatest hits album, Three Dog Night's got such a huge, vast catalog. But if all you really want to hear is, all their greatest hits, they're all here, and they're like, you know, boom, 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 you're done. Let me give you a quick rundown on what we've got here. We'll go with side one, only in case you're like, Luke, I hate greatest hits albums. Yeah, well, this one might be worth buying. We got Joy to the World. We've got, what else on this thing? Sure as I'm still sitting here, I'm sorry. We have Old Fashioned Love Song, Let Me Serenade You, Shambhala, Black and White, that's side one. Side two is Never Been to Spain. One more, what is it? One Man Band, I was going to say one more band. They wrote it in beautiful cursive, but it's difficult to read. Say Something Sweet, I'll Be So Happy, Liar, Family of Man, and of course, The Show Must Go On. It's a great, if you just need one Three Dog Night album, this is probably the one. You know, it's got everything you've heard on the radio, and Three Dog Night is one of those bands that's very poppy, and so great album to go ahead and get. Blue Oyster Cult's Agents of Fortune, fantastic album. This is on Columbia, it's a gatefold. straightforward, hard-driving rock and roll. Can't go wrong with that. Now, again, if you're a certain age, REO Speedwagon's High Infidelity. REO had been around for a while, and I really didn't, when this came out, I didn't really know much about REO. I was still very young. I was in my teens. But man, this album hit. And aside, if you were an adolescent male like I was, the cover alone was reason to buy the record. But the record was just outright fantastic. So if you're a newer collector, or of age, I should say, a younger collector, and you've never heard High Infidelity from REO Speedwagon, I urge you to play it on Spotify or on Alexa and just kind of go from there. Moving on, this is the classic of classics. This is Queen, News of the World. To this day, my favorite Queen album, and only because of Spread Your Wings. That is my favorite Queen song. The album cover is absolutely exquisite. Otherwise, I'd have to go with Jazz as far as my favorite Queen album. But News of the World takes it just a little bit. Again, fantastic record. And just exquisite. Moving on to Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Heart Promises. I love this album cover, man. And it's just, I'm going to say he's in a flea market. I don't think he's in a record store, just the way the records and stuff are all boxed together. But man, if this doesn't encapsulate everything you would think Tom Petty actually, how he spent his days, just, I'm going to go out and check out the local flea market for records, It's all a great album, but just terrific album cover. Bang for your buck record. Emerson, Lake and Palmer's. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, ladies and gentlemen. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. 3 record set, die cut inner sleeve, die cut inners, spelling out ELP. I did maybe 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and it was one of my earlier videos. I had done my top 100 records, and I featured this ELP album. The one in my collection has actually been with me since I was a teenager. It's my original press that I bought when I was a teenager, and Carnival 9 on this record is just ridiculous. It takes up, the Palmer's drum solo takes up an entire side. It's just really fantastic. But the die cut lettering, the fact that it was a 3 record set when I was a kid buying it, just everything about this record, I just dug, and to this day still dug. So ELPs, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Ladies and gentlemen, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Great record. ELO is a New World record. Again, Electric Light the Electric Light Orchestra. Just really fantastic sound for the era. Very uncommon to what was being played at the time. Very unique sound for the time. Fantastic songwriting, fantastic playing. You can't go wrong with this record or any other ELO records, in my humble opinion. So I'm going to take a 2-second break to just say, if you like my channel, like the content, I've seen some other videos, or like this video, please subscribe to my channel and definitely leave me a comment, even if you don't subscribe. I love the interplay. I do this because of the comments, and it's really just why I do this, because that way I get to chat with other record collectors, I get your insight, and you always wind up teaching me something in the comments one way or another. So please leave me a comment. Also, if you get a chance, go visit Mike over at For the Record 2 Mike created a new channel, and I actually spoke with him yesterday because he's up in Rhode Island. I'm in New York. We're not too far away. I'm on the east end of Long Island. And he had made this huge record buy, and he's doing some videos of what he bought. And he had a question, and I had a question. So we've been texting back and forth because we're hoping to hook up sometime this past summer at one of the flea markets that never materialized. But nonetheless, we were chatting yesterday, and he's got some really awesome records that he's showing. So if you get a chance, go check him out. It's For the Record 2. His name is Mike. He's a real cool guy. Okay, moving on. A Night at the Opera, Queen. Seriously, the only problem on this is just got a little bit of damage here on the back end, but great gatefold. And again, really doesn't have a whole lot of explaining to do. Just a great rock record, and most of you already know it. If you don't know this record, I got nothing for you guys. I'm sorry. ELO, again. This is Face the Music. Sorry, I dropped it down and didn't realize it was because I was looking at the back cover. I just always, I don't know, creeps me out. It's like, yes, we are in a horror movie and we're about to be slaughtered. Why don't you get that vibe from this? Good record. Again, if it's an ELO album, it's worthy. And we're going to conclude with Fleetwood Mac's Self-Titled. Somewhere in there is also Rumors. And we also have Steve Miller's Greatest Hits was also in that gifting, along with some really weird John Denver stuff. And some other like new age cosmic sound stuff, and like waterfalls, and Listen to Space at Night. It's kind of like, nothing that really is interesting to me. But if you get a chance to listen to it and you just want to relax for a while, I guess that could work. So that's it for today. I am a little bit rushed because I actually have to go to work in a little while, so I do apologize if it sounds a little rushed. I try not to, but every now and again, I just want to get stuff done, so I tend to speed up and blurt things out. Nevertheless, have a great rest of the week. Have a super weekend. Hopefully the weather is turning better where you are. We are still in the midst of winter. We have not even reached the dead of winter here in New York. That is going to be next week. So yeah, I mean, it's February on the east end of Long Island, which means nothing's going on. So have a great day. Have a great week. Don't forget to check out Mike at For the Record 2, and don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment. Cheers.